Hi everyone, I'm Robert Moody and welcome to Online Insights. So excited to talk to you about the concert coming up on April the 14th. This is a great mix of music, some out of the box and some very traditional music. We start with music of Handel, one of his Concerto a Due Cori. Now, the title is interesting, but more important to tell you about this piece is that I decided to program it after riding in the car and listening to the radio one day. I was traveling and I heard this wonderful piece. I guessed it was Handel at first, and then I was sure it was Handel when suddenly an instrumental version of the chorus and the Glory of the Lord from Handel's Messiah was part of the piece. I actually didn't realize until that moment that Handel had written this exact same tune in this wonderful concerto for string orchestra. So we're opening the concert with this great piece by Handel. The second piece on the concert is by the French composer Henri Tomassi. This is his saxophone concerto, a great work for an instrument that we don't hear very much in the concert hall. Yes, the saxophone appears in certain great orchestrations, Sergei Prokofiev, Leonard Bernstein, Maurice Ravel, but now we get to hear the saxophone as a solo instrument. This is a great concerto played by a rising star, and I can tell you this firsthand. His name is Benjamin Robinette. I had the chance to hear Ben Robinette first play at a major concerto competition, the Rosenstaffel competition, where I've had the opportunity to serve as a judge for the past few years. At this competition, Ben Robinette blew the competition away. This is some of the finest musicianship I've ever heard, and he really brings the saxophone to a higher plane in his playing. I think some of the greatest works by composers tend to happen when the composer is basing the work on a work of visual art. Of course, we know of Modest Mussorgsky's Pictures at an Exhibition. One of the great pieces that I love is by Ottorino Respighi. This is a piece he wrote based on a triptych by the artist Botticelli. We're playing for you one of these great works, in fact, one of the very greatest. This is by Paul Hindemith, the great German composer, German-American. He spent much of his time in the United States as well. And Hindemith wrote Mathis der Maler, and this is his take on an incredible altarpiece. I think when you hear this music, you in your mind will be able to see how the music is evocative of the color, the palette, the texture that happens in visual art. It's an incredible combination. So we bring together Handel, Tomassi, Hindemith, great saxophone, great visual art, all in one concert. See you there.